But anyway, that's more or less caught you up. We are now in one of the DLC regions. We are in the Teeth of Naros DLC. We've covered a small portion of the map. How much would you say we've covered? Probably 1/5 of the main quest line, or rather the map of the main the main game area map. I'd say 1/5. We are currently doing one of the DLCs. We've kind of taken a break from the main progress, and we're doing DLCs instead. There are 3 DLCs: the Fatesworn DLC, Dead Kell DLC, and Teeth of Naros. So we're in the Teeth of Naros, my favorite of them all. Well, I haven't actually played Fatesworn, so I don't know about that one. But Teeth of Naros is amazing. I love it. And so we are taking a little break here. We got there via this location, bringing us down. And we exited there. And we are slowly making our way through these lands. We haven't been up to the north at all yet. But we have been around here. We've been in a couple of these locations. Did we ever go to Nyxaros? I'm not sure if we did. We definitely went to Neratelos. Alright, anyway. Let's have a look at my quests. Into Temptation. Go to the Hyperion Temple. Speak to Anakatos. We've also got some side quests. Not doing that one. Can't do that one. Those are in the main lands. Going Primal. Find the Sprite Nest. And Leaky Faucet. Empty the cisterns. Let's go and do those. Let's start with some side quests. And we'll go on from there. I want to find my nearest sewer entrance. Let's go for this one. Take care, Avenger. Right. Oh, my lord, everything has respawned. Okay. Let's make that quest my goal. Let's go in Primal. We do need to go into the Undersewers for that. Oh, Anti-Resistance is also down there. Were there any other things that I needed to do? No. Alright. Well, given that, there should be a warp point right here that I can use to jump over to this one. Alternatively, I could go up there, I guess. That one's going to involve less fighting, but let's refresh my memory. There's been a couple of, well, maybe weeks even. Right, all contracts have been taken. That's fine. Don't mind me.
Hello once more, Beckoned.
It looks like a really fun game. I should add it to my ever-expanding wish list. Yep.
Be cautious when exploring.
I refuse to be cautious while exploring. It's not in my nature. Hathum! I want to go that away, I believe. Actually, I could have gone down from over there. Oh, well, we're going this way now. Can I even hit you from here? No. Right. Before I do anything, some of my fake Yorta, some of my shields. I'm gonna need to turn on my poison stacks. Oh, did I still have that on? Oh, I must have, yeah. Oops, my bad. Then get rid of them again, because I'm more likely to turn on and off my shield than I am to turn on and off my poison. But it is a really, really fun game. This is a real kind of guilty pleasure in some ways, because it's an old game. But I adore it. I still feel it holds up quite well. Especially if you were like an enjoyer of MMOs around the 2010s, this is very much in that wheelhouse. As you can probably already tell just from the aesthetics of the game. It has that 2010 vibe. Excuse me. I guess I could just run all the way there, to be fair. It would afford me the opportunity to gather all kinds of reagents on the way, or not, you know, as the case may be. To continually fail, just to remind myself that I have no skill in alchemy. I could just go down there, I suppose, but nah. Let's go this way. We'll deal with the Colossi rebels. Oh, wait, Aavak, there is maybe a path here you did not explore. Oh? Where, my dear? Also, bring Dexmo. How did I manage this? Well, morning. Hello, and welcome, and thank you very much for the 20 stream streak. Path I did not explore down here? Where? Because I know there was a chest down here that I was constantly trying to get to, but I was unable to. I'm fairly certain I was quite thorough, but I wouldn't be the first time that I missed it out. It is quite an art style. Somewhere between WoW and Darkside. Yes. There's one ledge I did not manage to get to in this area. Oh, yeah, because I couldn't find any way to jump down to it. Like, I literally tried every way that I could, and I couldn't get down there. There's no jump-off point, because those are marked on the maps. But there is a ledge right there that I couldn't get to. It was something that I spent more time than I probably should have trying to resolve. But alas, could not. Ouch. No. Nope. Well done, Fegiota. Thank you for your help. Having a minion to draw attention is very useful as mage. Well, not that I am a mage per se, I'm a finesse mage, but still. There's a tunnel. A tunnel, you say? See the tunnel at the waterfall? I mean, I can't seem to interact with this. Is this the one you're talking about? Because well done. If you were watching the VODs and you were like, ah, I see it. I see the way. Very well done. Oh, this is the one you thought it was. Oh, that's a shame, though, because that would have been so cool. But it's kind of just detached. I don't think that would be the way to reach this spot. I don't see any way out into it either. Not that I can tell, anyway. Well, that would have been so cool. That would have been an amazing find. But I do think that when they remastered, just a couple of things on the map are just a little bit off. I think ultimately a lot of it comes down to that. Just like off by tiny, tiny measures. That's the one we wanted to get to. And there was nothing particularly up there that other than like a opportunity to harvest a rare plant, but alas. By the way, is the sound in game okay? Now, problem is, if I go down there, I'm kind of stuck dealing with them rather than going the way I want. Nevertheless, I'm going to do it because I'm going to try and grab all of their attention. bring them all together so that I can then... Whoop, nope. Thank you. You will not crush my tiny bones. Thank you very much. And also, why are you bringing my height into this? That's rude. Whoop, whoop. Let's get them this way. Up we go. Up we go to your friends. Come on. They want in on the tiny bone crushing, I'm sure. No, no. Oh, oh okay. Fair enough. Dodge. Whoa. Okay. What? Whoa. Where are the others? Are they coming or not? Oh, you know what? Fine.
I'll rip your scrawny limbs off.
I'm literally gonna unwrite you from fate. You have no idea the amount of trouble you're in. Nope. Is the other ones still up? Do I have time to get to them? I might do. Maybe. Or it'll be fast though. Need them to die. Right, okay, go for it. Oh, we haven't seen this one before. Oh, that's a shame that it's all the way over there, because it kind of looks like it's all the way out because I was way off camera when I did it. I would have liked to have seen that kill animation up close. That wasn't too bad. We got a bunch of marauder totems. We got a bit of experience. Actually, we leveled up, which is kind of amazing. But that was the reckoning mode. That was when I was unweaving. Effectively, in reckoning mode, instead of killing something, well, certain small creatures you'll simply kill like normal. But larger creatures, they will be knocked down, and you'll start seeing like weaves, like threads emanating out of them. Those are the weaves of their fate. And in that mode, if you finish one of the enemies off, that's what you saw right at the end. Up in the top left, the middle bar that's currently depleted is your reckoning bar. In reckoning mode, that is constantly depleting. And if it runs out before you finish reckoning mode, everyone simply gets back up. They'll be at like a fraction of health, so it'll be easy to kill, but you won't get any bonus from it. But if you kill them in reckoning mode, you'll enter a special reckoning kind of death animation. It'll be a random weapon type that you will kind of basically invoke from the Weave of Fate. And you'll then get a quick time event where you can multiply the experience you're going to get. And once that's locked in that case, we got 100% extra experience. Everyone who is knocked down, that experience multiplier will apply to them and they will all die simultaneously. So it's very useful to knock down as many people as possible and basically kill the whole group in reckoning mode with a massive experience bonus, as it is a very consistent way of getting massive upgrades to your level. Right, we want to go up and then level up. Tea time. No. Not yet anyway, but that's a good reminder. I need to set my alarm. Thank you very much for that. I'd forgotten to start my tea alarm. Occam, you scallywag. Right, okay, let's go ahead and level up. Now, what did we want to do? What were we leveling right now? We've got the tax hidden at max. I mean, I could push blacksmithing up, but I don't really think that that's the important one. I think persuasion is where I really want to start putting some points again. That being said, stealth is also an option. Lockpicking is an option. Dispelling. Like, we've got so many different things. So many different options. Obviously, getting alchemy up. This is as high as you realistically need to take alchemy, because it allows you to make the most advanced potions. And at that point, you could, I mean, even if you just buy the reagents, you can make the things that make everything else better. That being said, you can also just buy those potions. Persuasion is good for unlocking certain abilities and extra lore, which is very nice. I find Detect Hidden to be one of the most important ones. We've taken blacksmithing as high as we need for now. The last 3 points we could do with potions whenever we want to go on a blacksmithing spree. Stealth is just nice. But I think we're going to invest the next 2 levels into persuasion just to get us up to the point where we're in the advanced set. Like we've done all of basic. Yeah, I think so. Now, as for our points, I forget what we were aiming for next, but let's go ahead and put all points into sorcery for now. Currently, it'll restore 20% HP upon cast, 50% HP by charging, and 10% HP upon completion. So we're able to heal very convincingly right now. Let's confirm that. And Warlock, I think it's 35 for the next level, is it not? The spell, oh no, 38. Okay, so we're quite a ways away. But that'll be Spell Cloak. As a Spell Cloak, you are a mysterious and evasive mage of the shadows. You imbue your every teleport with a poisoning effect and utilize varied array of grim tools to unleash havoc upon your foes. I mean, it'll be very nice once we get there. But for right now, we're just sticking with Warlock. Okay. Right, we want to go back down and go the right way this time. Also, I really should summon my fake water again. I see you over there. Evidently, I did not grab those ember eyes. I have clearly buried my face too vigorously into Athena or Tilly because I've got a very itchy nose. It is itching to distraction. Uh-oh, incoming. Nope. Oh, damn it. I dodged the wrong way. Nope. Still dead. There. We are getting a lot of gold from enemies now. Partly because their levels are higher, but a good chunk of that is from our detect hidden at this point. Or does detect hidden only affect money you get from, like chests and the likes? Really don't want you alive because your spells are a bigger threat to me than anything that these 2 ballers can do. Go. Oh, got a litany, nice. Minor healing potions of no real use to us at this point. Our health pot needs are higher than the minor ones can really help with, but I mean, I'll take them, I suppose. Try not to fight too close to the eggs if we can, otherwise we're just killing the younglings for no particular reason. That's all of them. Trollhide armor. I don't think so. But yeah, I think as see, persuasion, unless you know you're going to need it, is never a flashy option. But we've already had a couple of things we really wanted that we couldn't get now because of a lack of persuasion. So it makes sense, I think, to start really investing in it again. At least get it a bit higher. We could go this way. Yeah, I think we will. Excuse me. There we go. Thank you. But as we had a couple of people popping in saying that it was quite early morning for them, what time is it for everyone? I know that's almost always a dangerous question to ask of Twitch chat, but I am curious. Hello. I require that you are not alive anymore. Thank you for your cooperation. $8:30 in the US mountains. $10:30. $9:30. So it's very early morning then over in the Americas. Right. God, it's in the other direction. It's 20 to 5 for them. So they're an hour ahead of me. Is that coming down from up there? Must be, yeah. Okay. Well, let's have a look. Where are we going? There's a hidden door over there that I'm going to be able to locate. We've got something down here. Kill the sprites. And over here, drain the cisterns. But there are other interesting things here as well. Now, the other reason why you want to get detect hidden up as quickly as you can is because you... like, being able to see everything on the map is just... it means you're not going to have to worry that your loot goblin-y ways are being foiled by your fumbling perception rolls. I mean, I guess they could still be foiled by a fumbling perception roll, but really at that point, there is no excuse. When the map is telling you where all of the secrets are, and you're still missing them, it's like, well, there's only so much help you can get. Look. There we got a couple. Fighting you on this surface is kind of awkward, I must confess. Do I not have my Fade Yorta with me? I do not, I do not. Please, okay, let's get you. Come hither, gonna need your help. Now, I do have enough reckoning to take you on. But I think we'll keep it for the time being. Litany to Inadon to Mitharu. Ash Staff can go away. US just had data saving. Daylight saved. Data saving. I'm afraid their data's already lost. There's no saving it now. But daylight saving, that's a different matter. Right. Are there many of you here? Not particularly, but I'll take you on anyway. Whoop. Pow! Try and wipe you out as quickly as I can. Apparently I failed. Now, is it possible that I'd find anyone else up there? It's possible. Anyone up here that wants to fight me? No, I'd have to go up the ladder. Never mind then. Quickly. I've got seconds left. Go. Oh, all right, we're doing it again. Harpoon through the throat. Oh, and there's a spike on the floor, and I'm trying to pull. Oh, okay. That's. Oh, wow. Okay. I not only harpoon them onto the spike in the ground, and then drag them off the spike, ensuring that it bisects them. Sometimes you just got to wonder, are we the baddies? Because this isn't typical good person stuff to do, in my opinion. I'm not giving up the experience bonus. Not yet. But there is definitely a point where you do have to ask, are these the actions of a hero or a villain? I can't tell. Hello. That's not happening. Okay, fair enough. I guess it is happening. I disapprove of it, but not much I can do. Also, please join me here. There we are. I probably should have checked how close I was to the sprite nest, because this... I mean, it's a primal champion, but it's not exactly, you know, crazy boss material, but there probably was more experience on offer up here if I'd come here for it instead. And use my reckoning mode here. There we are, nice wallop of extra coin from Detect Hidden there. A hero in wartime is a mass murderer in peace. That is an answer that is too sensible for me to feel comfortable acknowledging. Good lord. Hello, giant rat. Did we complete that quest? Yes, we did, because now I've got to go back and report the good news. But instead, we're going ever downwards in our search for glorious gubbins. There's a hidden door over there. Whole area over there that would have been visible from this side, but wouldn't have been able to get to without the detect hidden skill to allow me to see that hidden door. I don't believe that you can interact with hidden doors unless you've got it showing up on the map is just a formality. It gives you the ability to interact with them, I'm fairly certain. So without it, you couldn't even do that, even if you rubbed your face right up against the door. Treasure chests, though, like hidden stashes, you can definitely interact with those if you get close enough. But I believe the detect hidden skill is needed to interact with the doors. There is a lot of stuff up here. Have I got a litany active? I don't have a litany active anymore. Let's take an Enodon one. Enodon's Justice is now active. I forget what's what, I'll be honest with you. So Enodon, temporary divine blessing granted you by the shrine, plus 5% chance to crit, plus 25% critical damage. Okay, that's not too bad. That's generally always going to be a useful one. All kinds of goodness on those. I'm never going to be able to get to them, though. That's annoying. It's just showing me to make me feel bad. Dude. Yeah, let's try and not fight next to your eggs again. You can kill the, like, just smash the eggs. Don't ever think that there's much reason to, though, if I'm honest. Do you ever really get anything out of it? So I try not to if I can. Right. It's a fairly simple one. Oh. Damn it. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna fail this one. I'm gonna have to do that one in a different way. Never mind, this is a different route now. Don't know. Yes. Sploosh. Hello. Look, it's a human.
This?
A person we haven't seen in a long time. A little one like us.
Hold! Hold! What are you? You are... Oh, not! You're my size! My size! This can't be.
And yet it is.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten that lichen earlier. Cave slime never agrees with me.
Okay, so... Tell us about yourself.
I hold dominion over all you see here. I have been left to my devices, to rule as I see fit. I may seem harsh, but all my subjects will tell you I am fair.
Uh-huh. No Pointer Games says, hey all, I remember some pals playing this years ago. It looks kind of cool. Is it fairly open world? Yeah, it is fairly, yeah. Like we're free to go back and forth to areas we've previously visited, and in fact, there's a lot of reason to do it. In fact, I would say that the remaster makes that significantly more, more of a useful thing to do. Previously, in the original version of this, Kingdoms of Amalur, not the re-reckoning, the first time you entered a zone, it would level lock to your level when you entered it. So you were kind of discouraged from exploring because you would level lock areas to a lower level and thus never really get good gear out of any drops that were there because you'd come back later at a much higher level. But the best gear in there was kind of level locked. Whereas that's been removed in the remaster. And I think that makes it significantly more enjoyable to just roam around looking for things. And things will kind of match your level a little bit more. Obviously, you'll still feel powerful going back to a very early area, but it won't be quite as stark as it was before, where things are just trivially easy for you to fight and could not possibly have anything worth you going back for. You can go through the various quests in whatever particular order you want. Like I'm going wildly out of order in some of them. Tell me of the Colossi.
Living giants! They stay away from me, and it's for the best. Can't let them know I'm here.
Uh-huh. What about the
I've lived
Undersewers?
in these tunnels for years. There are plenty of hazards, but they only pose problems for strangers.
Mm-hmm. Who are you?
What? You mean you walk these halls and know nothing of their lord and holder? I am the king of this Undersewer, protector of this whole expanse.
I think that this may, in fact, be the explorer that we were following in here. Or no, actually, no, they bled out, didn't they? Yeah, we found their body. What's an Almain doing here?
Divine providence. Once I wandered the lands below, living in caverns, in a base attempt for subsistence. But then the earth was left below me, and I was raised into a city in the sky.
Uh-huh. I didn't realize. My mistake.
Your mistake. If that's supposed to be groveling, then you need to brush up on your etiquette. But I suppose I can allow such insolence to be humored for this one time.
How
I haven't had
magnanimous.
much in the way of company out here. Oh, you're welcome to some of the cave slime, if you're hungry. There's plenty for everyone. By my leave, I'm sure.
Extremely kind of you.
Back again, I see. Well, I don't suppose I have anything better to do at the moment. Seems that Jeff has run away with all the scones
Jeff?
again. I'll wager we'll have nothing but crumbs to sup on when he returns.
Jeff? Jeff managed to get out of the Jeff jail and steal the scones.
The rascally imp is the closest thing one can find to a footman in these wilds. Of course, he's just as like to rob me as serve me. I'd wager he thinks he has the best of me. But I'm no fool! Press him back into my service, will you?
What do you need?
Seems my footman, Jeff, has scurried off without permission and taken up quarters elsewhere in the sewers. He should be made to see the error in his judgment, but I will not presume to ask for help in this. Quite right you will. Jeff's around here, somewhere. The little scamp has no stomach for the realms upstairs. Just give him this. It's a charter of fealty he signed the day he joined my service. But if you do so, do it on your own time. I make no pretensions at ordering you around. Speak to me about Jeff when you've dealt with him. By my leave, I'm sure.
Received an oath of fealty. Okay, it is actually an oath of fealty. Or am I being hoodwinked? I don't know about this. This tattered page is supposed to be an oath of fealty to the strange Almain man living in Adilla's undersewers. It is conspicuously blank. This is the book you can read, but don't take my word for it. An awesome book. Right, yo. So now I need to go and find Jeff. How likely... Oh, that was a very early break. That's not going to make it, is it? No, it isn't. I need to be further up. No, I need to be closer there, I think. Yes. A bottle of hair, the heir apparent, the heir presumptive, a signet shield, a fine satchel of I don't want any of this. Actually, you know what? You can keep them. I bet Jeff wrote that book. Seems like the sort of thing he would write. That's true. That Kerr? Okay, then I need to go and find Jeff. Apparently. Well, apparently I don't get a list for it. Okay. Jeff? Where are you, Jeff? I think I might actually end up having to hunt around myself for Jeff. Very well. There you are, Jeff. This seems to be the missing servant of the strange man in the Undersewer spoke of. Give him the oath. I want to take it back. Give me back the oath. Oh, fine, you can have it. Jeff seemed remarkably un-Jeff-like. Sylvite chakrams, a couple more litanies. Again, remember that the litanies I can use wherever I want, and they will give me a blessing as if I'd used a shrine, which is actually kind of cool. I wonder if that is still the case when you leave. I don't remember. Jeff is a brownie, I think, and is what is otherwise known as a wild fae.
Well, persistent little gnat, aren't you? I haven't had this many run-ins with another since Renival absconded with my archives.
Renival?
Well, good to know Jeff got the message. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Renival is a damned usurper, and I don't care what you've heard about him. This latest theft is just another attempt to discredit my rule.
How dare.
This is too far. The key to my archives is the lowest blow.
What did he
Only
take?
the key to my archives. Only the means to access the greatest treasures in my realm.
Oh, you mean
Without
the chest.
them, my most precious of heirlooms are forever locked in a wooden hell. And for what?
I've already taken care of that.
Rampant self-satisfaction? Whatever you wish. I am not inclined to ask for any favors. If this is your wish, then pursue it by your own will, not mine. That said, Renival is home in the darkest corners of my domain. Scampering coward! I'll wager you'd make short work of him.
All right.
By my leave, I'm sure.
I haven't played Outward. No. Now, where on earth am I going to find Renavold? Wonder if we can see the... so this is the entire mountain range of the Teeth of Narrow, so you can see why it's got its name. But I wonder if we could see the area where the Etin were building the kind of bridge to try and get up here. Can't see it from here. Maybe a different angle. Hola. Also. I love that return of the chakrams. So many times that gets me out of trouble. Mind you, it's not perfect science, but... we've got... They were brooding on a chest. Fair enough. Don't need that. We'll take these. Hey, Anubis! Oh, we actually harvested the tinted twig this time. Nice. Now, where are we going to find Jeff? Hello. Oh. Gotta watch out for their teleports. There we go, we've got Reckoning mode as well. Keep your eyes peeled. Crunch go the shin bones. Lesser shin bones, of course. My shin bones are made of sterner stuff. Something else can jump down over here. Let's have a look on the map. How would you connect there? Oh, cisterns would jump down here. Okay, I get you. Well, we'll continue on this way. Probably going to go around in this direction. I will go back and deal with the cisterns. Like, this whole area is a big old loop, it seems. But I feel like doing a bunch of things for this this guy. Let's get it all cleared out. Hello.
You'll pay for that, right?
Oh, I don't think so. Okay, let's take you. Oh, we're gonna go for the harpoon again. Oh, struggle all you want. You're not getting away, I'm afraid. I didn't quite get 100% extra, but good enough. There's got to be something worse about that, though. About the fact that they can perceive what's about to happen, and they have enough strength left to try and fight it. It's like when sleep paralysis takes me, but I noticed it just a few seconds too late. Because if you notice it soon enough, you can kind of struggle against your failing. Well, it's not really consciousness because you remain conscious. That's the problem. But like your brain is recognizing you're entering sleep, so it's paralyzing your trunk. But if you notice it fast enough, you can fight against it enough that your brain is like, oh no, actually I'm waking back up. Okay. You know, interrupt the paralyzing sequence. But if you notice it just a little bit too late, then you can struggle, but it won't help. It's too late. It's already going to happen now, and you're basically just a passenger for the rest of the ride. And somehow that feels so much worse. Being close to escape, but not quite getting there, is quite a harrowing experience, I've got to be honest.
I'll rip your strut.
Putrefied daggers, no. We'll break those down as well. Yeah, fighting to reconnect the mental disconnect. Yes, pretty much. What a Pete. Oh, you were saying that to Anubis. Yes. What a to Anubis as well. Strothy, rather. Thank you very much for the 4 months. Diolch yn fawr. Now, do I want to go back this way, or do I want to go up this way? If I go up this way, I'm leaving, but what if that is the direction I need to be in? Most of this place is fairly open. I can always just swoop back around. I should explore this route so that I don't have to come back this way. Who knows? Maybe I will find... Reneval! There you are, you scoundrel! Oh, we got the archive key. Let's go and just check all the way up here. There is a route over here that I would otherwise not be able to take, I think. I do need to do that one. Sure, alright. Okay, maybe not. Excuse me. There we go. Ouch. I mean, if nothing else, the Fake Yaw to distract my enemies, which allows me to focus on one problem at a time, which is quite appreciated. There we go. Ooh, these HUDs are getting good. These HUDs are getting really good. But this one is giving me a bit of a bonus. And if I can get the third piece, it's +2 to all finesse abilities, which is so good. But I think we are very, very much leaving the realm of Ekreth's gear. Out of the inventory space. Alright. Go through junk. Get rid of the weaker stuff. Stuff that I'm not going to be using, like the talismans. Anything that is of the wrong kind. I'll try and keep it as much as I can, but like this, the Silver Knight Cuirass. It's a wonderful piece of equipment, but I can probably afford to be rid of it, since it's more for a might build. But okay. It is probably time for us to wrap up what we're doing down here. I bet I'm gonna... yes, I am. I was going to say, I bet I'm about to summon a bunch of sprites. And I was. Also, I needed to rub my nose. No! Final beginnings, why? I'm gonna have to repair these. I do believe I've got a repair kit. I believe I've got a couple. If not, I need to purchase some. Do I really not have any repair kits? No, there we are. Yeah, we're probably going to be going back soon, but still, while we're here, we may as well get everything done. So, empty that one. Empty this one. So now all the cisterns up top are going to be empty. Which should... why are you glowing? Never mind. But that should facilitate me getting the last little... into a couple of areas in the other sewers, I think you can now access where the cisterns would block access previously. We'll start with this one. There we go. Silvernite chakrams, very good, yes. Silvernite blades. Oh, those are reagents, those are crafting components, not a weapon. Now, let's go and visit our friend again. Let him know that Renavolt has been dealt with. There we go. I believe that's the sound of the brownie down there. Oop. Yeah, indeed it is. Hello.
Well, I can say that I'm happy to have a bit of entertainment after all. Jeff can be such a bore.
Wow, so rude.
But I don't suppose you have anything to read, do you? A good, honest tome?
I'll see if I can. Thank you very much, Prophet of Mercy, for the 40 months of support. And Apathy Kittens, this is Kingdoms of Amalur. It's a single-player RPG.
Renable has finally been brought to pay for his crimes. I thought I would toast this day, but it only tastes bitter. Have you ever had an enemy that was as close a friend? I remember the days when he and I were as brothers. But no more. Such is folly.
Okay, I can find you a book. What kind of book?
Tome. I seek something from a far-off land. Something hilarious or depressing. Something foreign. I've no interest in the tomes of these giants. Yes, okay. I'm aware that you've likely found some drivel written by the giants. Toss it all! I want a good old book, not some scrolls. We are finished here.
Huh. Maybe the book you had? No one needs to see me anymore. You can all forget that I exist. It's for the best. Yeah, that's right. I am curious if maybe I can yoink that book and then hand it in. No idea, but we'll find out now. No, don't notice me. Look away. Both of you. Oh, too late. Okay. I probably need a high level of stealth for that part. Unless there is a chest further ahead which has a conspicuous book in it. Maybe that could be it. I do so love the day-night cycle in this, though. I feel like day-night cycles... They add so much to games, and it's really hard to put... Like, it's not a practical thing that they add. And I'm sure that the implementation, especially in certain engines, is non-trivial, but it's kind of hard to put a finger on how much you lose by not having one. Hello, rats. Now, can I get close enough to go for a quick stab? Boink. Dead rat. The others have noticed. No, they have not. Yes, they have. Pop that one in the bag. But yeah, it could be that you might be able to get to a book over through this hidden door. Hello. Nice and easy. Yeah, Dev here. A lot of games bake all their lighting, which makes it hard to do day-night stuff. Yeah, no. The implementation of a lot of stuff like that is non-trivial. Like, it seems so obvious. Like, I can't say that I've ever worked on a game which would have had a need for daylight cycle in like graphically. So I wasn't aware of any of the particulars around it, but yeah. Yeah, sure, I'll grab all of those. So no book yet. But yeah, it doesn't surprise me that it isn't as simple. Oh, I'll just make the lighting go dimmer or brighter, etc., etc. It seems it's one of those things where it seems very simple. So much so that it's very seductive to think that it would be simple, and then the reality is quite different. All right, I have no idea at all what to get you in way of books. Maybe we'll come back here at another time. Another time. Right, where's the nearest way up? Sewer's ladder's right there. Right, got 2 quests to hand in. I might be able to find a book around the place. Wait a second. Well, there are plenty of scroll racks that I've not taken things from. Possibly. Possibly. We might be able to investigate and maybe get a certain something at some point. That's where we want to be. There we go. I also don't have my fade Yorta right now. Done and dusted. However, I'm going to be very, very grateful for getting up top where I can break down all the random things I've got. No, I don't want to try and make any reagents. Reagents don't... sorry, I don't want to try and make any potions. Reagents don't take any room in my backpack, whereas potions do individually. So until I can make things that I genuinely want. They're not useful for infantry condensing. We'll take the spiders out. Only the large ones can be taken out by reckoning mode. Yep. Plenty of reagents here to pick up, though. I do actually need to remember that. Oh. Did I not gather from that one? Have I already gathered from it? I don't remember. Oh, those ones haven't regrown, it seems. Even though it looks like they're there. Those are the ones that I actually needed to turn on the water, the irrigation for. Okay. Well, let's head up.